So I'm Mark with St. Louis Makes. We're talking about Brick City Makes, and tell us about yourself, Dave.
I'm Dave Baker. I'm an assistant superintendent with Special School District of St. Louis County, and we operate 2 career and technical high schools, one in North County and Florissant, one in Sunset Hills in South County area, and we've got multiple career and technical programs. We're teaching students to be tomorrow's workforce.
Tomorrow's workforce is interesting because I think tomorrow's workforce could be tomorrow's ownership force. Brick City Makes is a hub of entrepreneurs who started possibly back in your classroom. Tell us a little bit about how much more important those workers will be if they have an understanding of the entrepreneurship side of the equation through their involvement with Brick City Makes.
Yeah, a program like Brick City Makes gives our students an opportunity to actually see what the technical skills they learn can result in. I mean, they can see that. They can be an entrepreneur, they can be an employer in a small business in a location like this. This kind of opportunity for our students to see while they're still in high school opens up a world to them that they probably wouldn't see otherwise. So having this in our backyard and having you let us be part of this, an opportunity for our students to come in and see these things as they are working, as they're being created, it's an experience they can't get anywhere else.
Talk to me specifically about how this helps to fill gaps in the real world, connecting students at that young age with industry.
I'll tell you, Mark, I think if you went to an 8th grade classroom today and you asked a lot of students what do they want to be when they grow up, a lot of the responses that you're going to get will be the same when you and I were in school. It's our job to expose students to the different things that are out there. I think most of our students today, because we're driving them toward college, all of them, they don't understand the possibilities and the pathways to success. Manufacturing, entrepreneurship, all of these things are opportunities for our kids. They need exposure. If they don't get this kind of exposure when they're in high school, they may never get it. They may never see the opportunities that are out there for them to lead to a pathway for success.
Another thing that I've long suspected, especially in a hub like this, I think we'll be able to address is the reality that entrepreneurship does not require a PhD. This is a program that's accessible. This is a community that's accessible. This is a community of people that can teach students not just welding, but also how to apply those skill sets as they climb into the roles of business ownership. Is that something that's being discussed with students in the classroom? How are you starting to bring companies in to talk about that level of involvement?
It is in our technical classrooms. I can't speak as much for comprehensive high schools, but it certainly is for us. We're trying to make connections as much as we can. In all of our programs, we have advisory committees where we have industry and business involved in that, giving us indication about what we should be teaching, how we should be teaching students, making those connections. We're always looking for shadowing opportunities and internship opportunities to keep students exposed and connected to what's happening in St. Louis. We're dealing with 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Those will be the individuals that might inhabit this space in the future. Those are the people who are going to be the potential employees. And it's my feeling that you need to be a good employee before you can be a good employer. And my hope is that, we are teaching those skills at the high school level. I mean, again, if we're not exposing them to some of this stuff at the high school level, they might never get it. So we need to do a much better job with that. And right now there's a big push, obviously, in education across the country with school choice. Career and technical education has been doing school choice for a long time. We want kids to find their skill sets, their interests, and then we want to drive them toward being happy and being successful in the area where they want to go, not just driving all of them for a 4-year degree or a PhD like you indicated.
Brick City makes entrepreneurship accessible to everyone. We facilitate the American dream, and it's been great to hear how the student community plays into that. Thank you.
You're welcome.